So, how did I start in 2009 and how did we manage to buy 200 units in the last 11 years? Um, well, I started basically at the um, peak of Great Recession, and the prices realistically couldn't go any lower than that as it was in 2008, 9, 10. So that's a really good starting point as I look back in that perspective when you only see trend going up. I also was partially fortunate to start in St. Louis, Missouri, which is probably the cheapest real estate market in all United States across 20 major metropolitan areas. So the first house we bought, I think we paid $12,000. It was Alton, Illinois. That's where Abraham Lincoln worked as an attorney for, I think, a decade before he moved to become a president. And basically, $12,000 bought us a two-bedroom, one bath. It was fresh after foreclosure, and banks were selling them left and right. So that very first house, we basically bought cash with another PhD student, and back then we listed on eBay as a contract for deed, and within a week we had someone who wanted that house. It was family. The husband was contractor. He was okay doing some work, and they couldn't get financing otherwise. So we agreed on terms, and that first house we basically bought cash, didn't do anything to it, and turned around within 2 to 3 weeks. So that was the very first house. It doesn't mean that it can be replicated now, but in the beginning, as you hear these stories, you pick up details here and there, and then you kind of can take some of the strategies, apply to your market, see what works, what doesn't, and then try to replicate whatever you can. And that was my strategy going in back 11 years ago. First, I went through a bunch of courses, spent money there, and then got some cash that I saved up as a student, and started looking for opportunities.